So you would have just heard me playing both solos from Dire Straits' Sultans of Swing. I'm going to jump into the preset now, and it is very simple. So as you can see, it's very basic. There's 3 things that I've used for this preset. This won't take long at all. First is the Dynacomp, or the dynamic compressor, which I've used pretty much the default settings when you load the pedal. So it has the output at 73% and the sensitivity at 27%. Then I have a 65 Princeton reverb, amp only, and a large hall reverb. Now, the Princeton, I have an RE20 dynamic mic, 1 inch off the cap edge. Low cut is 105 Hertz, I'll zoom in there, and high cut is 10 kilohertz. I have the large hall reverb, and the level is up at 26%, decay at 30, dwell is halfway, diffuse is 59%, rate 1.65 Hertz, and then the depth is 29%. I also have the high cut set to 67% and the low cut to 20%. So you get this much reverb. I'm using my Nick Johnston traditional Schecter. If you haven't seen it before, it is loaded with single coil pickups, so made that the obvious choice. Now, for the first solo, I use position 2. I've been playing guitar for like 40 years. I still can't remember which way around you count the selector, but I'm assuming that 1 is the bridge. I think that's right. So position 2 on a 5-way selector, the in-between sound, versus position 1. I'm going to go through the 5 different pickup selector positions to show you how it sounds with each of them. Oh, I'll show you the amp settings. So there's not much going on there. Very simple. I've got the amp almost on 6, treble on 5, bass 2.5. So if I was to use the neck pickup and then move my way back, select a position 4, position 3, position 2, and position 1, just the bridge pickup. For the rhythm parts, I felt that position 2 and position 4 really sounded the best. That's position 4, position 2. So I went with position 2 for the first solo and position 1 for the second solo. The main thing for this song is to use your fingers versus using a guitar pick to get the sound that Mark Knopfler gets on the record. So if I was to use a pick, the rhythm part with a pick, and with fingers, so he does a lot of things where he'll mute and he'll use his thumb and first finger. So he kind of plays a ghost note. You get a lot more sort of dynamics playing this way than you would if you're just using the pick. You can do it with a pick, it's just a little bit more control needed. So you definitely get different sound using fingers. A lot more percussive sounding. And then of course the sort of famous section at the end, which would be with a pick. And with fingers, you just use your thumb and first finger. This is another good example, this last lick, if I play with a pick versus fingers. Now listen to the difference. So if you want a bit more drive on this, I would say put the clean boost at the start of the chain. Maybe even after, let's try it after the compressor, and then we'll try it the other way around. So that's with plus 5 dB. Let's try before the compressor. Now put it up to 7 dB. Sounds pretty good with a clean boost, I like it. So that's my Sultans of Swing preset by Dire Straits. It's uploaded to the cloud as JGG Sultans. I hope you enjoy it. Have a play around with it, like I said, add the clean boost and see if that's a tone that you prefer. Or you can also play around with the compressor and add a bit more drive that way. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.